Good morning, everybody. I do believe we have everyone in the theater today. Looks like we have all of our grades here. We have a few presentations this morning. Before we have the first group come up, though, I noticed this morning it was sprinkling outside. Yesterday we had a little bit of snow, right? That's the confusion about living in Vermont in the spring. You just never know what the weather's going to be, whether it's going to be sunny, rainy, or snowy. There is an old saying, I'm not sure if everybody heard it, but it goes, April showers bring... Okay, good, you've all heard that. April showers bring May flowers. So just a reminder that April can be a wet, drizzly kind of month. So I say that because we like to have recess outdoors. We still like to go out on the playground in the morning because it's healthy to get fresh air and to move around. But we want to make sure folks are dressed appropriately. That means making sure you have the right shoes or boots on your feet. And I say that because this morning on the playground, there were some really big puddles. And I saw some people having so much fun because I love watching the water fly up when I stomp through puddles too, but it can make your feet really wet and really uncomfortable during the rest of the day. So I just wanted to remind everybody about the weather, the time of year we're at, and how to dress. So this week has been National Poetry Week, and every morning, on Monday and Tuesday so far, we have had different students come down to the office, and over the intercom, they have read a poem to everybody. Well, since we're all here and we don't have access to the intercom this morning, we have Mrs. Dower's second grade class and Miss Rice's second grade class who are going to come on up, and they're going to do some special poetry reading for us.
Good morning, everyone. So our second graders really love reading poetry, and a lot of them wanted to come on stage today to share a poem with you. We even have Miss Naomi right here in the green who wrote her own poem. So I'm going to let them take it away and read their poems for you.
The secret song. Who saw the pellets drop from the rose? I, said the spider, but nobody knows. Who saw the sunset flash on the bird? I, said the fish, but nobody heard. Who saw the frog come over the sea? I, said the pelican, only me. Who saw the first green light of the sun? I, said the owl, the only one. Who saw the moss creep over the stone? I, said the fox, all alone.
My father's feet. To keep myself up off the ice, I find my father's feet are nice. I snuggle in his belly fluff, and that's how I stay warm enough. But when my father takes a walk, my cozy world begins to rock. He shuffles left, I hold on tight. Oh no, he wobbles to the right. Not left again, oops, here he goes. Do you suppose my father knows I'm hanging on to his warm toes?
Cute cat, black and white, all alone at night, sitting in the grass, waiting for its owner.
I'm all mixed up. I'm all mixed up. I'm all mixed up. I don't know what to do. I do not think I'm me today. I wonder if I'm you. My voice is not my voice today. It sounds entirely wrong. And many thoughts inside my head I'm certain don't belong. My eyes are not my eyes today. My nose is not my nose. My shoes are unfamiliar. I don't recognize my clothes. My ears are not my ears today. My hair is not my hair. I even think I'm wearing somebody else's underwear. No matter what I write today, it comes out looking strange. I hope that I can figure out a way to make it change. I'm looking closely at this poem, but still I don't have a clue. I'm all mixed up, I don't know what to do.
A million candles. A million candles fill the night. They glisten in the dark, and through by day they hide their glow. Now each display its spark. Amidst they all, there is one light that has a special shine, and that's the one whose name I know. I think it knows mine.
I'm looking for my mother. I'm looking for my mother, but you all look like each other, so I'll do what my mama said, and I'll use my ears instead. Eck. My mom does not say eck. She might give me a peck on the back of my neck, but she'd never say eck. Ick. My mom wouldn't say ick. She would call me her chick as she gives me a lick, but she couldn't say ick. Eek. My mom does not say eek. She might let out a shriek that would make the ice creak, but she never squeak eek. Awk. What mom would say awk. Awk is only a squawk, and it's no way to talk. Go away with your awk. Ack, ack, ack. Such a sweet sounding ack. Lovely mom, you've come back. Did you bring me a snack? Only my mom says ack.
The piper, piping down the valleys wild, piping songs of pleasant glee. On a cloud I saw a child, and he laughing said to me, pipe a song about a lamb. So I piped with merry cheer. Piper, pipe the song again. So I piped, he wept to hear. Drop, drop thy pipe, thy happy pipe. Sing thy songs of happy cheer. So I sang the same again. Well, he wept with joy to hear. Piper, sit thee down and write in a book that all may read. So he vanished from my sight, and I plucked a hollow reed, and I made a rule pen, and I stained the water clear, and I wrote my happy songs every child may joy to hear.
I know the sounds that the animals make. I know the sounds that the animals make and make them all day from the moment I wake. I rode like a mouse and I purr like a moose. I hoot like a duck and I moo like a goose. I squeak like a cat and I quack like a frog. I oink like a bear and I honk like a hog. I croak like a cow and I bark like a bee. No wonder the animals marvel at me.
I'm glad I'm me, there's no one else I want to be. I'm happy I'm the person who can do the things that I can do. If I were someone else, then I would feel so strange. I'd wonder why. I'm positive that I'd be sad, but I am me and I am glad.
Noisy, noisy. It's noisy, noisy overhead. The birds are winging south, and every bird is opening a noisy, noisy mouth. They fill the air with loud complaint. They honk and quack and squawk. They do not feel like flying, but it's too much far to walk.
Awesome job, second grade. As you can see, we have some pretty spectacular readers here. That is all due to the incredible literacy teachers that we have, all our classroom teachers, in addition to our literacy coach, Mrs. Davis, and Mrs. Hull, who also works with our students. So as you can see, students develop not only great reading skills, but an appreciation for literature, including poetry. Next up, we have Mrs. Ewald. She's going to talk to you about National Health Week, which is coming up.
Good morning. If there's any student council members that remember to dress up for today, you can come down. I'm not sure they remembered. I was looking at them as they came down. So I kind of have a backup plan. So next week is National Health and Wellness Week, and each day is going to be a different color. And we have a little slideshow to tell you a little bit about it. So next Monday is actually going to be Red Day for fire safety. And it's also going to be our healthy snack that we have in the morning. It'll be something red. I think it's going to be strawberries. And each class will get to go down and go through a fire safety activity with our amazing Windsor High School students in our fire department. Our civics class has been asked to participate and do different kinds of helpful things in our school and our community. And so we have Jared Storm and Ricky Fosher who have created this amazing day for all of our K-6 students. So that will be in the morning on Monday, but you'll have a regular PE day in my class. Tuesday is actually Dairy Day, and it's also Orange Day. So if you dress up in the color of the day, at the end of this presentation, you'll see a little check-off sheet, and you can actually check off you wore the color, you actually are going to be being more active that week, and you're also going to be eating more healthy vegetables. And there'll be a little prize at the end of the week if you actually bring in your paper and it's all filled out and signed by mom and dad. So hopefully, in Dairy Day, if you have phys ed that day, you'll get a sample of a smoothie bike. You're going to get to ride a bike and make a smoothie and taste a little bit of something yummy. And we're hopefully going to deliver also, if you're not in PE that day, you might get a delivery, special delivery from the physical education classes, so you can try a smoothie even if you don't actually get to ride the bike. Wednesday is going to be Recycle and Compost Day, and we have something going on at the high school. You might be able to go view it. It's called Trash on the Lawn Day, and we're starting to think about doing more recycling and talking about it more in our school and composting. And on Monday, when I was down in the cafeteria, I actually was trying to figure out how we could wash all those little plastic containers that are fruits and our applesauce and some of our juice containers. And that's a good pondering thing that you could think about maybe in your classes and talk about how can we wash those out in the lunchroom. Because in your classroom, you can do that, but in the lunchroom, we haven't figured it out. So we're going to be doing some recycling and composting in our PE class that day, doing relays and figuring out how to sort our cans and our bottles and our aluminum. They'll be clean, so they'll already be clean, so you won't have to worry about washing them. And Thursday, we're having an invited guest, a yoga specialist, who will be coming and doing yoga for our classes. And I haven't really invited extra people in except for one class, but I think I have more room. So as the day approaches, I'll go around and invite other people so we can double up and have everybody can come to yoga that day. And that is also Yellow Day. So I think that it would be fun to dress up like sunshine and maybe bring some of the sunshine that we need since it's so dreary out today. And then Friday is actually Green and Gold Day. And we are going to be having a personal trainer come with our 4th and 6th graders. Our 5th graders are gone that day to Starbase, so they're going to miss that. But K through 3 are going to have a nature walk in Paradise Park, and we're getting ready for that. We'll have some fun signs and activities to find things over in Paradise Park. So your teachers are all going to be getting this paper, and you can bring it home with mom and dad and go over it and decide, can you actually be active for an hour each day, which we should be anyway. Trying to turn off the TV, maybe go for a walk instead, and see if you can eat 5 fruits or vegetables every day, which we should be doing also. And have it signed and bring it in, and you'll get a special prize. So I brought some t-shirts down to remind you which day is which. I don't have a red one. But if you're hurting and you don't have any t-shirts, you can come to my office, and I have some extra ones. These are old Mountain Day t-shirts from last year, and you can actually borrow one if you need to next week if you're missing out on your color, if you're red. See if we can remember what the colors are. Does anybody think they can remember what day is what? Let's see. I'll try one of my kindergartners. Zeta, what day are you supposed to wear red next week?
Friday. Monday.
Yes, good job. what color are you supposed to wear on Tuesday? Who knows Tuesday?
Owen.
Awesome. And let's see if we can remember Wednesday. Who knows what is Wednesday?
Green, blue. It's blue.
It's blue. Awesome. And let's see, Thursday.
Green. Is it green? Yeah. Green. Yellow.
We mixed that one up, sorry. It's definitely yellow. And our last day, let's see if somebody from my class over here. Friday.
Green and gold.
Green and gold. All right, thank you so much. Next up is PTF, I think.
Good morning. You guys are being an amazing audience, so I'm just going to roll right into this. It's the first Wednesday of the month, so as we know, it's Student of the Month time. We're going to start out with a 3M nomination. This student has been working hard in math, and it's showing. Lily Lawrence, come on up. 3M student. This student has worked hard and done well in math. He's also very respectful and kind to others. Lars. This student is always respectful and one of the first to follow directions. She's working hard in class and it's showing. Brianna Titus. 2R nomination. This student is always a safe, respectful, and responsible student. She's helpful and always tries her best. Keep being a good example, Narcissa. To our nomination, this student has been participating in class on a regular basis. He is kind to his peers and respectful to his teachers. Nice job, Ty. This student, 2R, this student has been working extremely hard in math class. She has been participating more and more, finishing her classwork. Keep up the great work, Naomi. 3W student. This student sets a great example for being respectful, responsible, and safe. Thank you for showing others. Jacob. For T nomination, this student has been working really hard in classroom and he's done a great job on his word work. Great job, Kylan. Kindergarten Miss Knapp's class. This student has become quite the kindergartner reader. She reads willingly and inspires others to read by sharing her love of books. Keep up the great reading, Emery. For T, this student consistently shows expected classroom behaviors and is an excellent role model for his peers. He is a great helper and works really hard. Nice job, Alden. For T, this student has been working really hard on her reading and did a great job working with her partner on the text structure reading. Nice job, Skylar. 3M, this student slowed down and used strategies to answer questions on our practice math SBAC test. Way to show responsibility. Savannah. 3W student, this student did her personal best on her SBAC ELA practice test. Way to work hard, Ember. 3W, this student also did his personal best on the SBAC practice ELA test. Ryan Miller. You did? You think so? Kindergarten Miss Knapp's class, this student has improved so much in his independent writing during class time. What he writes is a joy to read. Keep it up, Jay Mauser. Come on up, buddy. "3W, this student did her personal best on her SBAC ELA practice test. Nice job, Taylor. Another 3W student who did his personal best on the SBAC ELA practice test, Finn. Just a few more, hang with me, keep your voices down, please. Thanks. 3M, this student used all her strategies and took her time to do well on her practice math SBAC test. Keep up the excellent work, Grace Blanchard. This 3M student, this student took his time on both the reading and the math SBAC practice test. Way to use strategies to be successful, Andrew. Just step forward away from the curtain, okay? We're not going to put it up. Yep. 3M student, this student took his time to read all the directions and use his strategies to do his best on his math SBAC practice test. Way to work hard, Rylan. So thank you to the teachers, thank you students for being great examples of what we want our school to be all about. Thanks. Thank you, Helper. Nice job, guys.
Okay, friends, as soon as it's nice and quiet in here, we will call classes up to fill up Steve. Friends, I'm waiting for our voices to be off and us following our expectations in here. Kindergarten, bring up your striped coins. First grade. Second grade, come on down. Friends, We need to follow our expectations in here, which means everybody is sitting and voices are off. Third grade, come on down. Fourth grade, come on down. Fifth and sixth grade, come on down. All right, friends, so we did a good job following our expectations this week, last 2 weeks, because we certainly have gotten a lot of stripe coins. So let's keep up the hard work and following those expectations. In another 2 weeks, we'll come back and see if we can fill up Steve.
One quick announcement about expectations. Can I have everyone's attention really quick? I'll know I have your attention when I don't hear voices, when I only hear my voice. That's how I'll know I have your attention. Thank you. When we talk about expectations often about being respectful, responsible, and safe, we talk about school. We talk about the classroom, the hallway, the lunchroom, the playground. There's one other place we don't really talk about that much, and it's something that I think is important to remind everyone that these same expectations apply to the school bus, And every once in a while, Mr. Meager or Mrs. Deschamps or Ms. Casano, we might get a bus driver stopping in our office and saying, you know, today was really difficult on the school bus. It was really loud. And we worry about that because we're afraid if something happens where we have to stop really fast and hit the brake, that somebody might fall out of their seat and get hurt. So I just want to remind everybody that these expectations, being respectful, responsible, and safe, we've got to practice those on the school bus as well. Everybody clear in what Ms. Casano is asking you to do? Yeah, because safety should always come first. And when you're riding in a vehicle, particularly a bus with lots of other children, we want to make sure no accidents happen, okay? All right. Everybody have a wonderful day. We're going to have our 5th and 6th grade students head out of the theater first this morning so they can get back to class. Grades 3 and 4, you can follow 5, 6.